OFM Sport.
Frans, as Ronald mentioned, now you guys are leaving on Monday. A lot of hard work has gone in the last couple of weeks, but it's been a whole year that you guys have really worked towards this moment. Are you feeling it ready to head off to England for that first game against Exeter?
Yeah, Morgs, look, it's going to be tough, we know that, but I think we're at a good space. I think Toffa's back and the way the group has grown over the year is amazing, and I think we're excited to go. I think it's going to be a good challenge for us and yeah, to measure ourselves and to see if we really have grown over the last couple of months.
I was kind of hoping to see Aidan's name on that touring list, especially going to Exeter, where in a short time he seemed to have made himself a bit of a legend. But how much of an influence has Aidan been in the planning, especially for this first game?
Yeah, look, I think Aidan, I can't talk for him, but I think coaching-wise, in the long term, I think he will be a great coach. Line-out-wise, he's an awesome guy. He worked with the juniors this year already. And just the way he works and how he gets everything across is quite amazing. So within our sessions, I think the players listen to him. We just had a conversation about Aidan, actually, myself and Chucky. Like, he's still a loss to us. Since we got him here for a reason, and we didn't really got the best of him yet. He's looking great at the moment. He picked up a lot of weight again, and it's good to see him in the shape that he's at. So we're looking forward to getting him back on the pitch. It will be amazing for our team as well, I think. Just the experience and everything. So yeah, we are going to still miss him, but hopefully he'll be there quite quickly.
And two of your new players are in the mix, Jaco van der Walt and Dion Ackerman. They both, from what I've seen, they've actually looked pretty good in training. Jaco seems to have slotted in incredibly quickly for a guy that arrived on Monday. So how exciting is it to have them, a guy with experience in Russia and a guy with experience in Edinburgh, to go on that tour?
Yeah, hopefully he just leaves the vodka out, Dion. So, but no, I think they've slotted in nicely, like you said. Jaco, his experience, and look, I've played against him when he was still at Edinburgh and I was at Montpellier. So he's a good guy. I think he just needs a little bit of backing, and like you saw at training as well, his touches and just understanding of the game, I think he will be good for us, I hope so. And Dion he reminds me of Bernard, the way he plays, the touches on the ball. Like I said, it's rugby, anything can happen on the weekend. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, but Dion's also got the Bernard hairstyles at the moment.
Yeah, bietjie minor, nee. Yeah, but we need some of that as well in the team.
And Chucky, as a player, it must be nice to go up against two totally different teams. We've seen where you guys have faced Section Palois for 2 years in a row, etc. But Exeter, different prospect, and Stade Francais, definitely a totally different team to what you guys have faced before.
Yeah, definitely, and also the way they play their rugby. Exeter a lot of running rugby, skill off the ball and stuff. Where the French sides like hard physical rugby, running hard and stuff. So it's nice to also see where we can slot in and find our balance between the two different types of styles they play. So definitely gonna be hard. But we look forward to the challenge. Obviously, we have to believe. We can't go in with an underdog mindset at all. For us, it's playing our brand of rugby. It doesn't matter who we're playing against.
And this time of the year in Bloem, it's normally not as wet as it has been. We've had quite a lot of rain. Has this helped with the preparations? Because I know in the past you guys have used oils and water buckets and that. But with the weather that's been around, it's been proper English weather from a couple of days each week for the last month or so.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously we train the way we might get the weather that side. So we train with wet balls as well, and we try and incorporate the weather. Obviously it's not going to be the same, it's going to be colder and stuff like that. But you try and incorporate the same weather and the training style in the training sessions.
Jaco actually mentioned something quite interesting the other day with regards to the weather. It's like in Europe, you're going to get bad weather. You've got to accept it. You've got to accept it. You play with it. And he said one of the secrets to it is actually the attitude of embracing that it is going to be different to what you guys are used to.
Yeah, definitely. And luckily, it's not our first time. We had some bad weather in Parma as well, so we have to adapt quickly. But it's like Frans said, it's rugby. You'll never know, anything can happen on the weekend. So we'll have to see and see how quickly we can adapt.
And of course, Europe scrum battle is going to be key. If you guys take a little bit of motivation out of what the Springboks did to Ireland on the weekend to show South African rugby, we are arguably the best scrumming nation in the world.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's also something that makes or breaks a game as well. If your set piece is going really well, then obviously the game's going well, and you have your backs in the game. So for us, it's a massive focus point, and we've been working really hard the last couple of weeks on our scrum, because it's a solid. If you have a solid launch of a scrum, then everything else is easier. So lots of conditioning, scrum conditioning as well, and we definitely took some pages out of the Springboks books.
And just lastly, having Crawford back, first it's a lot of experience that you guys get in that scrum and lineouts. But I suppose as a front row, you also want that weight coming from behind as well. And I'm sure that you would really welcome his return to that.
Yeah, 100%. And a guy like Cole is not only good in the scrums and lineouts, but he's on-field presence as well. Guys listen to him. He's got a rugby mindset as well. So he's good between interplay as well. So good asset to have back. Really excited to see him, and you can see he's burning to play rugby because he's been training really well. So yeah, it's exciting to have him back.